Welcome back. This is section 7 in this training, how to get started with Excel. And in this section, we'll be looking at the different printing options that is available to you as an Excel user in order to ease your printing experience. And I'll be showing you in this lesson, which is the first lesson, how to use the print command and the print preview. To access this option, you can access it first through your quick access toolbar if you have it in there. For me, I have the buttons on my quick access toolbar. If you don't have it, refer to our first training, I think the section 1 training where I treated how to customize your quick access toolbar, and you get better understanding on how to add these buttons to your quick access toolbar, because it's quite effective having it on your quick access toolbar in order to easily access it. Right. So for the purpose of this training, I'll be going through the File tab to access the Print button and also to access the print preview option. So you click on the File tab, and when you click on the File tab, you click on the Print button. It gives you access to either click on the print immediately and you click and you print the entire worksheet, and it also gives you a preview of what you want to print. Right, this is a preview of what you'll be printing, the way it will look like, so you have an understanding of how the worksheet you want to print will look like. Now let's go through some of the options here. Now this is a print command. When you click on this, it prints. Right, now this in this section, you select the number of copies you want to print. You can just click on it and type, or you use the arrow up, arrow down to either increase or decrease. Right, here you select the printer you want to use. Depending on the number of printer you've already run on your system, you will see it listed. So you select the printer that is active that you want to print your document out on. Here you select the active worksheet. Is it the active worksheet you want to print, the active workbook? So you select it. Or is it a selection? Is it an area you selected you want to print? So that's what you select here. And the number of pages you want to print, you select it. If it's just page 1, you put from page 1 to page 1. If it's page 2, from page 1 to page 2. So depending on the number of pages you want to print, you state it in here. Right. So in this area, you select the way you want the prints out to look like. Was it only on one-sided, or you want it to print on the two sides of the paper? You select it here. And the collated, do you want it, if you're printing like three copies of your worksheet, do you want it to print the first, second, and third first copy, or you want it to print the page 1 first before going to page 2? So you just make that selection here. And the portrait, you want it in a portrait format and or a landscape format, you print it here. The paper size, you select it here. The margin, you set your margin here, this. And the scaling, do you want all the content of that worksheet to be on one page, or how do you want it to look like? You just select it here. Subsequent lesson will be looking at each of these options in details and how to set it up. So this is more of showing you the things you need to put in place before clicking your print button if you're on the print preview. And if you just want to print, you just print, click on the print button. So also you will notice that there is a arrow button or next button where you can view the number. If you're having more than one page, you can select to see what the next page looks like. So this is my page 2. So when you have a preview of it, you know the number of page, you know how to set all the preferences here before clicking on the print button. And you also can zoom your preview, the preview page, not necessarily the print you're zooming, but the preview. You want to view it very well, just select it, it will increase. Right, and this will also set the margins for you to say show margins. Right, so when you are done with all the necessary options, you just click on your print. Right, when you click on your print, there you go, command has sent it to the printer, and it will just print out. Right, so that's how you access your print option, and how you also access the print preview option in Excel. Right, so this brings us to the end of this lesson. I'll see you in the next lesson.